Hey there, Crafty friends. Happy Tuesday. It's Hannah at the Doodlebug in Jasper, Indiana, and it's time for a super huge What's New at the Doodlebug. Whew! We got a lot of orders checked in the past couple days. Linda worked on Saturday, so that means she got orders checked in. Normally nothing gets checked in on Saturdays. She worked her hiney butt off yesterday, getting a huge order checked in. I'm showing you that tomorrow, though. And then I got Diamond Dotz checked in today. So we've got a huge live for you today. If you saw the little list of everyone on the live today, oh my gosh. So we've got Memory Box, we've got Scrapbook Customs, we've got Diamond Dotz, we've got Spellbinders, we've got Pear Blossom Press, and we have a little restock from the warehouse. So many great products tonight. We're going to see how many we can get through. I do have BJ's parents coming over for dinner tonight. So I'm like, I was hoping to get on a little earlier than this even so I can get home and not be late for getting dinner going. So yes, but we're going to start with Memory Box. That is where we're going to start. So I am going to flip the camera around. Hey friends, hey Miss Robin. I saw you were in the store on Saturday. The one Saturday I'm gone. I missed you. I hate it that I missed you while you were here. All right, so here we go. We're for sure going to get through Memory Box and Scrapbook Customs because I know how much you guys like Scrapbook Customs. If anything, we may just do Diamond Dotz tomorrow, but we'll see how far we can get. There's Miss Carmen on there. Hello, Carmen. So we have got great Memory Box for you guys. And yes, look at this. Large envelopes finally in stock. So we're going to start right here. We've got the cute little snowman trio. We've got winter tree arch, and I hate that I'm doing this to you, but I don't have the computer up to show you some of these and how absolutely adorable they are. But this one's a really fun one where they have put it in a snow globe before, behind some arches, create a little scene that way. It does have a great arch to it already. So this is called Winter Tree Arch. Winter boots. We've been loving the winter boots. We actually sold some out of the box before I even got to do the live. And now I'm down to just one, which is crazy. Ooh, this one is really, really pretty. So this one I have seen where they have cut it a couple different times and kind of layered it on itself to create this beautiful shadow box look. Evergreen Sky Collage is this one. Restock on this one. This is the snow globe, holiday snow globe. Restock on these cute little guys, haunting ghosts. Another restock, fringe scallop frame set. Now this one's really pretty. Look, I'm going to open this one up. This one is called Bubble Burst. It creates the coolest look on the front of your card. But I want you to see the actual die. So this is one that's going to give you some interest in the background of your card. So you can see here. So it is actually going to cut out these little circles. And then the rest of this is just going to be like pierced into the back. So you could put like a piece of, let's say, gold glitter behind it, and then you're going to see gold glitter through these little guys. I think this is going to be super cool if you're doing like wax seals and things like that. So again, let's envision this on our card. We've cut it. Then let's do a little bit of foliage right here, and then that wax seal in the middle, and you're done. Isn't that cool? Oh, thank you. So you know, I'm one of those girls that if you give me a compliment, I'm going to be like, oh, I just got it at the flea store or at the thrift store. But these are just fun little press-ons. Aren't they cute? Yeah, they're just little press-ons. So, you know, the twins turned 21 on Saturday. So, you know, I got to go to a college bar, and I haven't been to a college bar since like I was in college. And, you know, not that I was trying to blend in with the college kids because, you know, I was just the lady paying the bill. But this was my, hey, I'm dressing up and I get to go out nails. So we went out to a little bar in Terre Haute, had dinner, bought my boys the first drink I've ever bought them. I'm not going to say it was their first drink because I'm not a mom who's living in the clouds. So I know I didn't buy them their first drink, but it's the first drink I ever bought for them. So I bought them that, and then we went to the casino, and I will tell you what, those lucky little ducks, one walked away with well over $100, and one walked away with over not $6, $600. I about lost my mind, which was crazy. But things that I learned, there should never, ever be a casino in a college town. There were so many, what I'm going to call kids in there. So many kids in that casino. That's where their parents' money is going. So, I mean, I'm not even going to give my kids grocery money anymore, or at least not Caden, because I know where it's going. It's going to the stinking casino. There were so many kids in there walking around losing money like it wasn't theirs. And you know what? It probably isn't theirs. It was crazy. All right, I digress. This is how I don't get out of here early. Oh my gosh. Oh, so fun. So then we've got festive ornaments. Those are restocked. We needed those. But yeah, look how cool that bubble burst is. I think this one is going to be a really fun one for quick and easy cards. Because again, you could just do, a quick little happy birthday right across there, something fun in there. You could go back in here, put enamel dots. You could put different colors of paper behind it. This one has so much potential. This next one here, memory box. This was the one that we loved with the anemone. I don't even know if I'm saying it right. I don't even care today. Don't even care today. But isn't it beautiful? It's got that great foiling in there. So we've got more of those pads back in stock. And the whole reason for the order was because after I placed my last order, got a notice, these were finally in stock. So Memory Box has great magnets and magnet little holders. Okay, they call them storage pouches. And they are thick. It's not thin like what packaging material is. It really is thick. They have two different sizes. Now, this here is an A2 die. So I want to show you how big the medium ones are. So that's the medium size. And then they also have large. So we've got the large magnet sheets. We've always had large, and we've always had medium. We've always had medium pouches. But since I've been ordering from them, they've been out of large pouches. So yes, I don't know how often those go out of stock, but I over-ordered these on purpose. So now we have large pouches and large magnet sheets, and then also medium magnets. And I will check and see if we still have medium magnet pouches in stock. Hopefully we do. I didn't order more, but we had a bunch when I placed my last order. So large envelopes and magnets, you've got it. Carmen wants both sizes of magnets. You've got it. Thank you, friends. We also needed to get in more of the craft wood grain paper. That was one that we ran out of in the last order. So we got that one back in stock as well. We also have the wood grain paper in white and cream. And I will say probably the cream is our biggest seller. But in the last order, we had never had craft in. So we got that one in. I think it's going to be so pretty working with that one. And then they sent us a few samples. From those samples, a few of you asked for certain products. So thank you. So we've got the diamond oval background. We added that one. Nordic fancy background. And then we also restocked our Nordic fox, Nordic cozy mitten, and the size you see on their packaging is real size. So this is true life size. And then the fun little happy snowman and bundled snowman. So we've got two different snowmen here. Believe in Santa Paws. And this was a new one for us. This really pretty Merry Christmas flourish. So that is our memory box order. And then we're going to jump right into Scrapbook Customs. So Scrapbook Customs is that company you guys love because it is one where we get all these hard to find themes. So we're going to start with school first. We restocked preschool, kindergarten, third grade, and fifth grade. So those are the 4 years that we restocked. So hopefully our school section is back in order now. I also got this one here. It's called Magical Airplane. So it's this great Disney inspired paper. On the back, it's just blue with little blue Mickey heads. But you know, if you're doing that Disney trip, for a lot of kids, that's their first time in an airplane. So what a fun paper to document at the airport, getting on the plane, getting in our seat. Really, really cute way to document that. Now, if you just need airplane paper, it does have all the little Mickey heads in it. You probably could fussy cut this and cover that up with something else to make it that way, but it does have a lot of those little Mickey heads in it. Oh, I know Thanksgiving is next week. Isn't that crazy? Oh, hello, Donna. Donna wants the Nordic die. So, Donna, we had a lot of Nordic dies. We had the Nordic fox, Nordic fancy background, Nordic mitten. We had the Nordic bundled snowman, happy snowman. So I don't know which Nordic you want, or if you want all 5 of the Nordic items, we can do that as well. Deanne wants Santa Paws. You've got it. Thank you. But yes, Miss Donna, if you can tell me which Nordic die you want, I would greatly appreciate it. Another restock here. This is our, oh, did they open all those up? Yes, they did. Hey, Kinley. Yeah. They accidentally opened these up. These are bundles. So if you will find the page protectors that these go back in so they don't go out on the shelf. This is an actual collection kit. All right. We also got in Pixel Addict. This is if you've got a Minecraft fan in your life, and this would be really fun if for doing cards with too, for little Minecraft birthday parties. Next, we've got a paper pack called Building Blocks. I'm gonna strategically kind of turn these for Kinley. We do carry just regular Lego paper sold by itself, but it looks like these all accidentally got taken out of the packaging. They're supposed to be a collection kit all in one. So I'm going to flip through here so you can see all the papers that you're going to get in this one pack. Look at this one. I love those little Lego heads. Are those not adorable? Oh, build it. So this is a great pack. Looks like you're getting 2 of each on those papers. Hello, Miss Babs. Welcome, welcome. Thank you. And then that way they can get priced that way too. Then we've got graduation here. So look, this one is one of those super fun, super easy peasy 2-page layouts. So we've got graduate left and graduate right. They're pre-printed on one side, but what's nice about the other side is they're not printed. So that way it gives you a little bit of options on how you want to do your layout. Maybe you don't want all the pre-printed stuff. Maybe you've got 5x7s or something like that. But we've got graduate left quick page, graduate right quick page. We've also got, I love how they line the tables up with everything kind of sorted. I love this. This one says congrats grad. So it's the congrats grad mini craft sticker. There we go. So congrats grad sticker. You want a Lego collection kit? You've got it, Miss Tina. Thank you. We've also got freshman paper back in. Heading to our outdoors, perfect for hunting season. This is called Deer Watercolor. It does have a beautiful back on it. So you could do it with the doe or the buck. You could do a 2-page spread with it. I think it looks a little better going this way, but you can do it either way. And finding stuff for hunting is really kind of hard, but this is just beautiful if you're doing hiking and scenery pictures too. Or maybe you're hiking and you saw a beautiful buck, not just the buck is not deceased, but maybe you saw it and it's living and that's how you captured it. So it's great paper for that. Next one is called Military Service. And there's the back of Military Service. Hi there, we'll be right with you. All right, moving around the table. We've got Cheer Neon. Somebody just came in too, if you don't mind greeting him. I hollered at him, but. So Cheer Neon. I don't think we've had this one before. All cheer, no fear, it says. Oh, that's cool. Well, hello, Dawn. I am super early today. I've got dinner guests tonight. BJ's parents are coming over for dinner. And, you know, if you have company during the week and you work, oh, my gosh, that's hard to swing. So I want to at least get home. I made a casserole last night. Hopefully he's getting it in the oven about in 20 minutes or so. So we can actually eat at a normal time. All right, next one is a cheerleading sticker. Imagine your life without cheerleaders. Now slap yourself and never do it again. Oh, that's so cute. Cheer friends, cheer coach, got spirit. Military service for Babs and for Debbie. Thank you, friends. And then we've also got, this is the cheer laser. Now, one of the cheer moms that comes in the store, she was talking about how she was going to take her Copic markers and she was going to fill in some of these pom-poms with her Copic in the school colors. I thought that was a great idea. So if your, school is burgundy and gold, which that one was, you could do some burgundy and kind of a yellowy gold on some of these and give it your school colors as well. So for cheer, we've got cheer paper, cheer stickers, cheer lasers. This is also a cheer paper, but we put this all over the store. This is called Cheerleading Burst. That's what its actual name is. But look how fun this is. I mean, birthdays, celebrations, fun, goofy pictures. This one is such a cute background for anything. We've all got those pictures of little kids doing their ta-da pose. I think this would be great for those ta-da pose pictures. My boys were always, doing goofy poses too. Very, very fun. Or, like they would always dress up like little superheroes. Superhero pictures would be so fun on here as well. So this is called Cheerleading Burst. Next one is called Wine Glasses. So on one side, we've got look, swirl, smell, and taste. And then on the other side, we've got all these great little wine glasses. Oh, a little bit more Disney stuff here. This is called Mousin' Around Girl. This is one of those easy peasy ones. So that's a fun one there. Now, some of this on the bottom I'm going to show you is a little bit of restock as well. But it's here, so we're going to jump right into it. So for the Bella Boulevard Besties for Documented. Documented is one of the brand new lines they just did. And I know, over here, we just got in some of the ephemera that goes with these lines. So here is the documented words. And then here are the besties that match it perfectly. So the besties for Bella Boulevard are a lot like Doodlebug's petite prints. They're just nice, what I call subtle solids. Gives you a little bit of something in the background, but not where it's too busy that it takes away the look, the feel, or emphasis. So we've got for documented, we got back in the ephemera words. And then we also got in the besties. I'm going to turn back around and pick up where we left off. Babs wants the wine stickers. You've got it. Show you those next. So here's the wine stickers. So you can see they match this perfectly. But you've got the different bottles of wine, cheers, wine tasting, uncork and unwind. Little bit of restock here for 49 and Market. Oh my gosh, did you guys see the new 49 and Market lines? 2 new lines dropped yesterday. Do I have them ordered? You know I do. Orders already in picking. So those will be here in just a few days. Oh, we're trying to make room for those right now. So Wanderlust is this line. This was a travel line, but it's got really good masculine feel to it as well. Doesn't all need to be, travel by any means. Oh, Donna, you've got it. So Donna just requested that she wants the mouse and paper. But Donna, please let me know which Nordic die you wanted. Okay, I didn't see that pop up. I need to know which Nordic die you wanted because we had a lot of them. 5 different Nordic dies that I showed you. So if you could please tell us which Nordic die you would like, that would be great. Color Guard. We've got a new Color Guard sticker in. This one's called I Love Music. It's another sticker. And then as we go on to our next few tables here, we've got this great little laser called that says Indiana Memories. Those are $2.99. This is great if you've done any of the, parks around here, national parks, state parks, or you're just traveling through, doing some fun Indiana stuff. So Indiana Memories. Oh, Sarah, I agree. They really are good. All right, we've got a few things heading to our sports section too. So we've got bowling paper. How fun is that one? We've got football stadium. I thought this would be really fun for if you go to a professional football game and you've got pictures that you want to, did I miss a cousin's paper? No, you did not. She meant mousin'. It was a typo, mousin'. Color Guard sticker and an I Love Music. You've got it. Thank you. They do have a cousin's paper, though. I need to see if we don't have any on the shelf for you, Miss Robin, but we do normally have a cousin's paper. So football stadium, hockey. We don't normally stock much hockey, so I got some hockey paper in for you guys. And then we've also got, this one here is called Soccer on Field, but I think it's the only soccer paper we got in this order. I'm going to turn it this way so you can see the great 2-page spread it makes. I'm going to try and do all the sports, and then I'll go back for the ones I skipped. And then we've got a soccer laser. Tennis paper. I don't think we've had this one before. That one's a neat one. Volleyball. Now, I had a mom not too long ago ask me about BMX stuff. So I am hoping she is watching, and I hope this is what she is looking for. But I got this great new BMX paper, front and then the back. So I thought the back, though, it's just great bicycles. It's really hard to find bicycle stuff whenever people are asking for it. So the front definitely, it's got that BMX bike on it, but the back could be any kind of bike, which I really like that. And then we also got a BMX biking laser cut. There's that one. Got somebody requesting 2 sockers. Thank you, Miss Karen. Karen, the girls told me that you called yesterday about that payment that Mom sent your order out. No worries, we got your payment, friends. So it was paid for before the box even got to you. So thank you. And my mom felt really horrible. I think she apologized to me 3 or 4 times. And I told her, Mom, it's fine. I was like, Karen is a regular customer. She will pay her bill. You could take it out of my check, Mom. There's no need to take it out of your check until she doesn't pay the bill. It will be fine. Just give it a couple days. So she was a nervous wreck back there. She felt so bad. She rearranged the whole stock room so that doesn't happen again. She just kills me. All right, we're going to come back and hit some travel stuff I skipped over. Nordic Floral or Snowflake paper. I saw it, but I didn't catch the name. Sorry. Well, we had fancy background, mitten, happy snowman, bundled snowman, and then the fox. So that was the Nordic stuff we had. So maybe the fancy background is what you wanted. I'm not for sure. Well, hello, Miss Jeanette. Welcome, welcome. All right, so backtracking just a little bit. we got in this paper here that says Life is Better at the Cabin. And the back is great wood circles. So you got these great kind of logs, the end of the logs. So that's a fun paper there for sure. So that is Cabin Life. And then we've got Great Smoky Mountains paper, Great National Park map on one side. And then the other side just says Great Smoky Mountains National Park. And if you notice in the background, very faded, but you've got mountains back there. So that's a good one. I think we've had that one before. Then we've also got the Smoky Mountains laser. This is nice size. So here it is on top of a 12 by 12. So as you can see, that's going to be a real nice big laser for the top of your page. The fancy one, all right. So Nordic fancy background. That's what I'm pulling for you right now. Thank you. I'll put that over there and hopefully the girls will be able to figure that out tomorrow. All right, next up, one more sports. We've got some baseball lasers. All right, time for some new stuff. I think you guys are going to be so excited about these. I'm excited about these. All right. So this one here is called I Love Scrapbooking. This is not new. We've had this one before, but this one is new. Oh my gosh, I had this one custom printed for you guys. First it's pink, not purple. Ugh. But I know some of you guys like pink more, you like purple. But this one is called, so it's just one that you can custom do for different schools and stuff. But nope, I did Crafting is My Superpower. Isn't that fun? I'm so excited about this one. So this is going into our crafting paper section. We've got like stuff for quilting, stamping, scrapbooking. We've got papers for the store. We've got like retreat paper, different things like that. But this one says crafting is my superpower all over on it. I love this one. Very excited about that one. That one is brand new. I had that custom done for you guys. And then I also had this one done for you guys too. Crafting Fills My Heart. Isn't this one fun? And again, not purple. I did teal because I know lots of you guys like teal too. Aren't these fun? I'm very excited about these. So I hope you guys love them too. Now this one we've had before. We've been out of stock on it for a while. I always try and keep some kind of doodlebug paper. And I'm always, I get so tickled when people buy it and they scrap up their time in the store, but I get it. I love going to other stores and visiting too. And you use it for retreats and things like that. But this one says doodlebug and then Jasper, Indiana on it. Crafting is my superpower. Yes, first orders for it. Oh, I'm so glad you guys like it. I was so excited. So with this company, the orders take forever. And when I came back today, I totally forgot that I ordered these. So I was like, people think I'm so goofy. Like I know what I ordered, but I ordered this so long ago. I totally forgot about it. So I'm so excited about these. So yes, so crafting is my superpower. Crafting fills my heart. And then we've got Doodlebug. Wonderful. Oh, Vanessa saw it. Thank you. Are the crafting papers single-sided? They are, because I have them custom printed. So usually the custom printed ones are only one-sided. This one here is going into our school section, and this says Heritage Hills Patriots. So that is a local school for us. This one here is, again, going into our school section. But if any of the football teams, baseball teams that you follow, or maybe your school is red and green, good gravies. I'm thinking Christmas because like, a Christmas. Nope, these aren't Christmas colors, Hannah. Green and gold, green and yellow. And that's what we've got on here. So we've got green and yellow stripe paper. But again, like, if there's any football, teams that you watch, or maybe you've gone to a game and you're wanting to do a page with it, this would be perfect if these are your team colors. More for our custom school sections. Oh, I'm so glad I see more of the crafting papers. Thank you, friends. I'm glad you guys love them. Like I said, I totally forgot about them. Question for me?
If they want to come to the thing on Thursday,
are
they supposed to have their own invitation?
They have to come with a friend if they don't have one. Yes, it's a VIP event, so they had to be invited, or they come with someone who got an invitation. Okay. Yes, but yeah, that list went out, so they should have gotten one in the mail, or they got an email.
She recently moved
Uh-huh.
And she isn't sure if we sent it to like her bag.
She would have got an email reminder. Then I sent an email. Oh, shoot. Okay. Did she give her name? See if you can get on caller ID because we can always look her up. But yeah, it is a VIP invite only event. Yep. Okay. So next is going to our school section here. You could use green and gold for Christmas. You could, and then add some red on there. You definitely could. Great for Green Bay Packers. Yes, it is. So this one here is, again, going to our custom school section. This is a new one for Pike Central Chargers, Southridge Raiders, and Jasper High School. Then we have got a collection kit. We've had this one in before, so it's not a brand new one. And I want to show you this first, though. I did get one of the papers out of this pack. This one is called Santa Things number 2, or you could even call it the Santa belly paper, or the Santa suit paper. But it's a single-sided paper, or a single paper, sorry. So there's that one, or you can get it in the collection kit. You've got all kinds of great papers in the collection kit. This one is called Santa Things. Did she call back, or was she still on the phone? Did you get her name and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I'll look and see if she got an invite. I'm going to try and go in a little closer. So it looks like we've got packages. Holly, great Christmas plaid, dots and stripes, a little bit bigger Christmas plaid, and then that paper says ho, ho, ho all over it. Then you've got the little Santa suit paper and then like a little house paper there. So that one is the Santa Things collection. And then we've got the Santa Things 2 paper. And we've got some great Christmas die cuts here. This first one is called Christmas Baking. And these are bigger die cuts. So I'm going to flip it over so you can kind of see the true size here on those. And then again, if you don't mind the fussy cut, don't throw away your packaging because you can cut all of these out and have smaller versions. Next, you've got Santa Things embellishments. So there's that one. Next one is called, let's see here. Ooh, okay. So whenever we do Christmas baking, die cuts, thank you. So I think we're going to be okay with Carmen because she kind of starts it off, but then Debbie says die cuts because as I'm moving down, when we get to this one, please say stickers because this one is also called Christmas baking, but these are stickers. I should have looked ahead. So we've got Christmas baking lasers. That's these. And then we've got Christmas baking stickers. So there's the stickers. And then we also have Christmas baking and a cute little 6x6 pad. That's absolutely adorable. So great little 6x6 pad for Christmas baking. That's going to be perfect for your little recipe books, recipe cards. All right, so our Christmas ones here, Christmas baking lasers, Santa Thing lasers, Christmas baking stickers, and also Christmas baking 6x6. There's that. All right, and then turning around here. So that is everything Scrapbook Customs. Oh, we're doing so good on time. All right. Next, we're going to do a little bit of Spellbinders here. So we've got another Wonder of Oz silhouette. I'm pretty sure this one is going to be a special order one. We have even more coming, though. So we've got, who is this by? So, Jeanette, everything we just looked at was Scrapbook Customs. They're a small-ish company out of Utah, but they do all their own printing, and I love them because they are so great at finding all those hard to find themes because they're printing it all in-house. Now, because of that, you're going to notice, you can kind of see they've got a little bit of sheen on their papers because they're printing it on a high grade, probably laser printer or something like that. But it's all acid-free, lignin-free, so we're all completely safe there. But they're actually printing these in-house, which is why we can get these great, hard-to-find themes and why I can get you guys custom paper done as well. So Wonder of Oz silhouette. Then we've got dimensional snowflakes here. These are so pretty. We've had these before, but they sold out. We got them like in the summer. They released them like in June or July. Well, now is when we need them and we were out. These also look beautiful with a little wax seal in the middle. Our little comfort X-Acto knife. Craft knife is what I should say. Again, X-Acto is one of those things. X-Acto is the brand. So it's a little craft knife. This is by Prima. They really don't do a whole lot of tools anymore, but they still make these craft knives. They are great. Down at the bottom, this opens up and it fits 4 blades in there. And then you've got this really great little cushiony grip here, and then your blade, and there is a nice little cap as well. Then we've got the Christmas stocking from Lawn Fawn. Dimensional snowflakes for Babs. You've got it, my friend. Thank you. We've kind of got Spellbinders and our restock mixed together here. The 3 Magi. This is a really pretty 3 Wiseman die. $20. It's also got stamp set included too. The stamps say sending gifts of hope, love, and joy. Rejoice, peace to you this holiday season. Let the star guide your heart this Christmas. This one here finally back in stock. They went out of stock, came back in, obviously, just a little bit after Halloween, but he's still going to be great for next year. This is the Boo Crew from Simon Hurley. These are a great little layering die set. Dimensional snowflakes, you've got it. Can you see me? I can see your comment. Is that what you mean? Don't worry if I don't snag your comment for you, Shannon. We always pull the next day. So even if I say, oh, I got it, Shannon, and I didn't say anything about Debbie's, we pull the next day in the order they appear. So no worries there. And sometimes I just get so busy talking that I lose my train of thought if I'm reading and talking at the same time. Imagine me, lose my train of thought. Got your Magi die for you, Miss Carmen. Next, we've got this great washi tape from Echo Park. The little gingerbread washi tape. You can just call it gingerbread washi tape. We're going to know what you mean. But if you're looking online, it's actually called Best Dressed Gingerbread. Cute washi tape. Another one from Spellbinders. This is the woven lattice texture. More wax. I think this one was a special order. This is that great dark blue ink color. And then also peachy pink. So restocking a few more of our wax colors. Distress ink in black soot. One of those was a special request. How much is that craft knife? Let me see for you, Miss Libby. $10.39. Documented words and petite prints. You've got it, Miss Karen. We talked about those earlier. That's why I skipped over them. If you're wondering, but you got it. Pulling those right now for you. Okay. Now, this here, the color is just a little bit different than documented, but this was the other new line that Bella Boulevard came out with right when they did the documented line. This one was called Love Grows Here, and I do love all the words in this pack. It's got lots of hard to find words like daughter, brother, family. Family's not so hard to find, but son, sister, mom, dad, this is us, home. Family is forever, so blessed, my favorite space. So Love Grows Here ephemera. Cost of the snowflakes, I think they're like $5. Yep, $5.39. Practically free. See this little guy here. We've got a great little metal edge ruler. You know, a lot of rulers are plastic, and so they don't have that great metal edge to them. This is all metal. It's got a little, I think it's got a little cork back on it. Yep, little cork back that keeps it from sliding around. $3.59. Great cost on that. Our little monster eyes. These are just great little enamel dots. Those are back too. Then we've got the Tim Holtz Tiny Attacher and refills on the staples. Love Grows Here ephemera. You've got it. Thank you. We've got restock on our little mini clothespins. $2.49 for the pack. We've got a restock on our Better Press system. Sold one of those the other day. Thank you, thank you. And then our Better Press plate of the month. So we do a kit club called Better Press Society. We do it with Spellbinders. And every month they have an exclusive plate for us, for Better Press Society members. Some months there's an add-on, not always though. This month is called Friendship Grows. So this is your plate this month. Like all other Better Press plates, this can also be glimmered as well. So it's got the plate. It's also got 2 different edge dies. So you could do edges on both sides or just press this onto the front and be done. And then we've got the stencil here that matches it. So you can go through and color everything beautifully. Metal ruler, you've got it. And Jennifer wants 3 snowflakes. Perfect. Jennifer wants a ruler too. You've got it. I love rulers. I can never find my rulers. So I have lots of rulers too because they always go missing. I'm always looking for a ruler. Speaking of rulers, Shannon, perfect cue into our next item up for business. So this is from Pear Blossom Press. And they have done this really great T-square. We've got one for A2 and the newest one, the A7 one. They're so fun. They also have this great little guy here so you can get perfect 1/4 inch edges or 1/8 of an inch edges. They've got center and then other little centering points so you know where everything is. You can center things perfectly. 0 centers with dots marking thirds, landscape, and portrait. And then you've got 1/8 of an inch and 1/4 inch jigs here. So you can size those down. So how you would use the jigs. Now I will tell you, she does have a great video on all of these things. But let me just see what I can find here quickly. So if this is my card, okay, I can line this up right with my card. Okay, see how I've got it underneath? And then that way I can bring my next layer, put it in the little notches. See, are you following me? And then I get that perfect, there we go, right there. Then I get that perfect little edge right around, and I can glue it down, and then you get that perfect 1/8 of an inch there. Ruler, please. Jennifer, which ones? I don't know if you want the T ones or not, but the T one, it just helps you to center things, and then your thirds as well. And she's got the A7 and also an A2. I'll probably do a whole separate little video, but she has a great video. So we just may link her video where she explains how to use it up on our page. That way you can kind of watch that. It's not a long video, but she takes you through all the little pieces. Now this one here, whenever you end up with the A7 and the A2, then you have all your edges. You've got your 1/2 of an inch, 3/8, 1/4, and an 1/8. So then you have all the perfect little margins that you would need. But you can see here, what makes our card maker's T-square so great? You'll find 0 center markings for both portrait and landscape layouts, along with bright color dots to indicate thirds. They'll help you quickly line up sentiment strips and more. Flip the ruler over and use the jigs to line up panels with 3/8 or 1/2 of an inch borders. So you can flip it over. And then that way you can line everything up. See, I was doing it backwards. You don't even have to. So if I flip it over, there we go. Now, if this was my card, I flip it over, lock it in those little margins there, and then I can glue down my next layer and have that perfect 1/2 inch, have that perfect 3/8, have that perfect quarter, that perfect 1/8. So I'm very, very excited. Now, as far as your center points, I'm going to grab the A2 here, and I'm going to grab an A2 card. All right, so for the A2 ones, so you can see here, with my little A2s, I'm going to put them right in there. And then you can find your little 0 points. Here's my 0. I grabbed him on the wrong side. Okay, so my A2 right here. There we go. All right, so here is my 0 point. So that's going to give me right, oh, hi, hello. But then here's also your thirds. So that helps you divide it into thirds. It's also going to help you then. Okay, so here's my 0 going this way. It's also going to help you with centering, kind of balancing your titles on your cards themselves. So these are super fun. And again, oops, I dropped my card. Say hi to everybody, Cindy. And again, then this way here, flip it over. No, I don't need help that way. You're supposed to say hi, not steal my stuff. Lock it in. There's your edge. You can lock it in and see how I've got that perfect 1/2 inch now, Cindy. And then that way I could put my next layer right there, glue it down, and I've got that perfect 1/2 inch all the way around. So the A2 is going to do 1/2 inch and 3/8, as well as centers and thirds. And then the A7 is going to give you that 1/4 inch and 1/8 inch borders for everything. So there is Pear Blossom Press. Then we also got in their fun little marker bags. All right. So these are super, super fun. There they are. And then once you've got your markers in them, this part here, trying to do it one-handed, do you see how it slides down? So it folds down on itself, and then that means your markers like magically appear, and it'll kind of hold itself open. So it's just the funnest little marker bag. All right, so see how it comes down nice and low like this. So then all your markers can be sitting on the table. You can see the colors. Whenever you're done, you're going to pull it back up and see how long it is. So it'll fold them up really, you can fold it back, you can pull it back up and close it. So your markers are all in there nice and secure. They're not rolling around. But then whenever you go to actually color, you can push this little guy down and all your markers are going to pop up. So fun little collapsible marker bag. And then we also got in the fun little candle confettis. And that is it. Whew, I didn't think it could be done, but we did. Oh, we didn't do diamond dots, and that's okay. We'll get those tomorrow. But we got 4 lines in today, friends. Whew, we did great. So we started out with Memory Box. Then we jumped right into Scrapbook Customs. We've got a little restock from poor Hannah. All these things are easier when you have 2 hands. It is so much easier with 2 hands. But you know what? I think I'm just proving to everybody, if you've got arthritis in one hand or anything like that, you can use these products even on your bad days when the one hand just isn't working quite right for you. So see, you can be the one-handed wonder like I am some days too. Then we got in Spellbinders reorder. We got in a little bit more from the warehouse order here. And then last but not least, our Pear Blossom Press order. But I have been waiting on forever. So super excited about those. And then back over here, we are working on rewards cards. So we are working on getting those in the mail. And then also scrap sale vouchers are done. So if you put things in the secondhand sale, you should have gotten a text or a call from us today with your balance. Woohoo! There was one of you, but I don't think you watched my lives. Your name is Susan, and you were in our secondhand sale. We couldn't get our text message to go through, and when we tried to call you, there was no machine that picked up. So we tried to call you with your balance, but we couldn't get it to go through. So if your name is Susan and you're watching me and you put things in the secondhand sale, please contact us so we can get you your total of what you sold. So, whew. Alrighty, friends. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. Sorry to be so quick tonight and jump off of here, but we've got company coming over for dinner, and I've got a half an hour ride home. So I'm going to fly out of here, head home, finish my dinner, and then I will see all of you tomorrow for another What's New. And until then, you can always shop us online at www.thedoodlebuginc.com. Thank you so much. Take care, my crafty friends, and have an amazing, blessed evening. Take care. Bye.